What's up, family? So today, the feds is trying to get Smirk Durkio locked up forever. They trying their best, man. Let's go ahead and get into the video.
Feds drop bombshell fourth indictment. Let's just get straight into it, because I'm about to destroy this shit. So this is always interesting. Government's notice regarding fourth superseding indictment. So it says fourth superseding indictment. I don't want to hear anybody, oh, brother. No, shut up. It says fourth superseding indictment. And if we look right here, this was just filed today. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
This shit crazy. Anyways, United States of America versus obviously
This was
Durk.
yesterday.
And it goes on to say everybody's name. The filing is based upon the attached memorandum of points and authorities, the files and records in this case, and such further evidence and argument as the court may permit, dated July 31st, 2026. Now let's see what the hell it actually is. Y'all prepare to have your freaking socks blown the hell off, because this shit is beyond petty. And I'm gonna explain to y'all the reason why it's beyond petty. So on July 31st, 2026, the grand jury returned a fourth superseding indictment, which contains one substantive change from the third superseding indictment to address a potential duplicity issue in count 3 of the TSI, the third superseding indictment, all right? As the government was preparing its pretrial filings, including proposed jury instructions, it determined that count 3, as alleged in the TSI, the substantive 18 U.S.C. 2261A2A B count, potentially presented a duplicity issue, given that multiple victims were alleged in the same count.
So how many times are they going to fail? How many times is an indictment not going to go through for them? You know what I'm saying? So this is the fourth one now that they're trying to go through. Number 3 got problems with it. You know what I'm saying? They I don't know what they trying to do, but the feds ain't got this is funny. The feds, they're trying to get him for something, but what they're doing ain't working. But they're trying to get him for something. I don't know what it is though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not normal, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is the third indictment. They said there was problems with that one too. What? You know what I'm saying? Like how is he even still locked up at this point?
See United States versus Schrader, holding that the victim is the unit of prosecution for violation of 18 U.S.C. 2261A2, United States versus Conlon. Then it goes on to talk about United States versus Mattia. Then it also, no, it stops right there. Finding stalking charge duplicitous and ordering government to proceed as to only one victim. Accordingly, the FSI cures any such issue by separating the substantive stalking counts into the following. Count 3, stalking a TB using a dangerous weapon in violation of 18 U.S.C. 2261A2A, and 2261B3, and count 4. This is insane. Stalking of SR resulting in death in violation of 18 U.S.C. 221.
They keep repeating that word stalking. They keep repeating that word stalking. They got him for stalking. They got evidence on him stalking. And stalking goes for a while, y'all. Like, you get caught up for stalking charges, you can easily do 20 years behind stalking. Because you're mentally, that shows you can't be in a functioning society once you're emotional. You'll stalk somebody to their death. That's a form of insanity.
16A2AB and 22161B1. So procedurally, this just sounds all type of wrong. You're saying that we messed up 3 times, so we got to write the 4th time. The stalking charge that they're trying to say is, oh well.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're saying, and that's what I was trying to say in the beginning of the video. Man, if y'all already here, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We breaking down this Lil Durk case.
Because actually, Quando Rondo was the one who got blitzed. Well, wasn't the one who got blitzed. That
Lil Pad.
Yeah, we're gonna bring that one in to say they were getting him, but that would mean that the stalking charge wouldn't apply technically to Lil Pop.
Right.
You go on to your disclosure shit. What is that, 403? So we now know that they're bringing it in late.
Yep.
Not only they're bringing it in late,
And when they brought it in late, that's why the judge had a problem with that. He like, man, y'all all over the place, and you bringing in evidence late. You know what I'm saying? It's not taken away from the fact that Durk did something, but if you're gonna do all this, you gotta have your things in order, because now there is a chance Lil Durk can walk. You know what I'm saying? I hope Lil Durk come home. That's one of my favorite artists. However, I don't agree with somebody who did something like that to be walking the streets and be able to feel like they could just kill when they feel like killing, because that is not okay. Let's start that. That's not okay. I don't care what nobody says.
What they're really trying to do, what we actually figured out what the hell is going on, is when we were told, hey, the judge is like, man, listen, I don't know about y'all, but this shit sucks. Y'all afraid y'all gonna lose, so I'm gonna cut y'all some slack because I really don't want to separate all of these young men. I really don't want to split them up, which the judge would have been well within his rights to give them all their own trials. In my honest opinion, he should have.
Yeah, he would have.
But when they talk about the damn way
see, the thing about it, if they do independent trials like that, now the case is Durk really can go home. So they're trying to keep them together, so that way if he did something, it affects all of them. All their actions affect all of them. So the judge is really like telling the feds, I see what y'all saying, but y'all fucked up. Y'all not doing it right. And so the judge has to stick to rules to keep his credibility. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, all this shit go out the window, especially in future cases. So it's a funny area, but Durk got the dream team. This is what good lawyers do. They set it up like this, and they know when to push back. So I gotta give it to Durk team. Yeah, I gotta give it to Durk team. Durk team is pushing back the right way.
the people coming in back and forth and reliving this and reliving that and all this bullshit, it makes one wonder and go, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Because if they don't tell the same story, the people on the outside watching, the lawyers who are watching, the lawyers who are reading the transcripts, they go, oh, well, this shit right here they got wrong. This shit right here they got wrong. This shit here they got wrong. Right?
Yeah.
What's it all about, though, Nash? We know that big-ass forehead of yours. It has to mean something. They're trying to bring in the shooting case, a.k.a. the stalking charge in Blackshear, Georgia.
I told you, because I kept hearing the word stalking in that paperwork. And stalking is serious. So I agree with Nash on this one. I think they're trying to get him for that stalking charge. I think there's a whole lot of things they can kind of go get him for. But I think the one they got the most evidence, the one that's most compelling, is that stalking charge. So they're trying to get him for something, because stalking can sit you down for 15 to 20 easy. I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? And even if he did 5 years, he'll be on probation for the next 15 to 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So stalking hold weight. Now, if he goes to jail for stalking and beats the murder for hire, would that be considered a win for Lil Durk? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments, because that's an interesting one too.
This ain't about a murder for hire for Lil Durk. This is about the saying that Denzel Washington said when he said, I'm going to leave here with something.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I'm going to leave here with something.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
You bitches, you sons of bitches, I'm going to leave here with something. What are you talking about, Nash? Think about what the judge said and why the judge said that shit. Just think about it for a moment, please. The judge told the feds, you're afraid of losing the case. The feds said, we ain't going to lose the damn case because we going to bring in some other shit and we going to divvy it up. Oh, yeah, you know, as we think about it more, we have this compelling witness to say, he hired me to shoot at Quando Rondo and them. He did that. Yeah, he did that. Yeah. But the judge like, y'all can't bring that in.
Yeah, and I forgot about that. So Lil Durk killers, they snitching and saying he hired us. So that's another thing against Lil Durk. Lil Durk got whole snitches. Like, this street shit, it ain't real, bro. It ain't real, man. This shit is all a game. It's all a facade. The same dudes who was so eager to get paid to go take somebody's life is the same dudes that's finna go tell on you and say, hey, man, he did it. Because ain't no honor amongst these. If they was willing to take his life, wow, they don't care about giving your life up for them. It's all about them. Ain't no honor amongst thieves. Ain't no honor amongst killers. Y'all got to remember that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Durk is really in a pinch. Because nobody trying to go down for this for real. Because it wasn't worth it in reality. This is all some bullshit social media stunt on the real. You know what I'm saying? Von died because Von died. Von died doing what Von wanted to do. And now y'all stalking Quando Rondo. You sending people off. These people really don't want to do it to begin with. They want to do it for the money. Now when they get caught up, they snitching on you. They telling on you because ain't no honor in this shit to begin with. It's a man need man world. So that's really what's going on.
Y'all gotta wait till next time to bring that shit in. And they going, well, shit, if Lil Durk beats the case, more than likely the Chicago shit gets dropped. Nash, why do you keep saying the Chicago shit is more than likely going to get dropped, that Rico shit? Because, once again, how the hell did the feds in Illinois, remember, the shooting of Stephon Mack is a federal trial in Illinois.
Yeah.
You think the California feds know more about the damn feds in Illinois?
Nah, they don't.
You serious? Y'all want to believe that bullshit?
Yeah.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand. If you want to believe that bullshit, please raise your hand. So,
drop below in the comments.
Hey, feds in California, y'all already messed up on the names.
Yeah.
Sorry. We did this shit with the YSL shit where these gang experts did not know that the word DAMU was not Damu.
Damu.
You had, what is it, Belknap stupid self? Yeah, his non-experienced ass talking about, yeah, it's Damu, it's Damu. Yeah, no, it's Damu, sir. Damu.
Yeah, Damu.
Swahili. These are the same individuals that we have sit in courtrooms and tell y'all all day what shit means. They're trying to sneak in that black shit shooting because Durk is really facing a stalking charge, not a murder for hire charge. You're not going to see the damning evidence that people believe that they're going to see because it doesn't exist. They're going to try to muddy up some text messages with indirect shit that's said. That's why they're trying to destroy his quote-unquote character. This is why they're bringing in shit that doesn't matter. The lyrics don't.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think they're bringing in a whole bunch of stuff that they know they have small evidence about, but they're trying to hit him with something bigger, and I think it's that stalking charge. I do agree with Cash on this one. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they're... What else do they have compelling evidence on? It sounds like they got the most evidence on that stalking. Now, they got evidence on him for other shit, but they're trying to get him for something. The feds ain't leaving with nothing. I'm going to tell you that right now. They going to do what they want to do. And right now, they want Lil Durk behind bars. They're not finna play with him.
Don't matter. Durk said he knows 1,000 people. You gonna try to find 1,000 people? Once again, if their evidence was that good, they wouldn't need the lyrics. There are no lyrics where Durk is actually saying, I paid to get this and get this and get this and get this and get this done. There are actual lyrics to say, bruh, we not.
Well, nah, there's some lyrics that Lil Durk was talking crazy. Now, I will say that. There's some lyrics that Lil Durk was just straight up talking, telling on himself. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do agree with the fact that they had some serious hardcore evidence. They wouldn't necessarily need the lyrics because evidence overrides all of that, regardless of what the lyrics say. But I do think that Lil Durk didn't help himself out because there were definitely some lyrics where Lil Durk was just talking crazy. You know, talking about who I don't want him, I want the one I paid for. There's a lot of songs that Lil Durk was talking crazy in. So we can't override that. I ain't gonna lie. He was talking
Not
crazy.
stupid enough to do shit because we know the feds is watching. So which one is it?
Nah, he's stupid enough to do it, even though the feds.
This is all about stalking. Stalking carries 20 years, and that's what they're trying to get Lil Durk on. I think before it all starts, they probably say, Durk, listen, man, how about this? We give you a deal. You've been in here for 2 years, 10-year deal, about 8. You come home in about 7. You know what I'm saying? You talked about the shit where you wrote your name on the cup in response for duty, you know? So we're going to do that, and we'll send you to a federal facility of your picking. And ultimately, you'll do 7 years in the feds.
That's what I just said though in the beginning of the video. I said he probably do like 5 years or something like that. He Nash thinks about 7 or so, but I think he'll do like 5 to 10 years and come home. Honestly, the way the case is looking, he gonna do like 5 years, which is a win for Lil Durk in my eyes. Y'all let me know in y'all opinion. To me, if he can do 5 to 10 years, come home, shit, he'll still have time to see his kids, his family. That's enough time, you know what I'm saying, for him to actually get away, to let this shit get off his shoulders and let that shit, like when he come home, I really hope Lil Durk changes that shit and keep pushing that peace shit he was doing before he went in. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's coming home. He's not. He's definitely gonna do some time. I don't think he's gonna do life in jail though. But I do think he's gonna do some time. But I could see 5 to 10 years in probation. Y'all let me know in the comments. But from how the case is looking right now, I could see 5 to 10 years in probation. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that, you know, it can get down to that. But hey, my shit, and he already did. Well, he been locked up for what, 3 years now? Going on 3 years now. So it's 2.5 going on 3 years. So shit, they might even credit some of the time he already has served now. So you don't even know. We don't know what's gonna happen. Pooh Shiesty robbed somebody, shot him in the ass, and did 3 years in jail, and had to do the rest of his time on probation. And he came home and robbed Gucci Man, and now he's trying to fight for freedom still. So you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be honest with you. And if Lil Durk come home, my whole thing is change the game up. Don't come home. He's going to be the biggest rapper alive if he comes home in 5 years. Like, let's start there. If he come home in 5 years after all of this shit, he's gonna be the biggest rapper alive. Just how that's gonna go.
Then they're going to want to pay major fines and all this shit. And Dirk will have a civil trial on his hands. And then he'll have to fight his money to keep some of his estate for the shit for Lil Pop and Mama Duck. Now, I know Mama Duck, you going to see this shit and everything. And I get it because you went off because I said I don't believe you could win your civil trial against Dirk. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. And get your money. I ain't mad at you being mad because I don't see the connection.
I mean, I would still try if I was her though, because there's a lot of crazy stuff they were saying about Duck, and we gotta put an end to that whole it's okay to be dissing these dead niggas and that's somebody's mama, somebody's son. In a Julio case, whatever that boy name is, one of the guys who shot him, I forgot his name, the bigger dude. He said, man, he was dissing so hard, man, it gave my grandmother a heart attack. The grandmother. So remember that. That's why Duck's mom is trying to go sue for that, because you dissing so hard, that's my son. That breaks my heart every day. What about me? What about how I'm feeling? He already did. You already killed him. Y'all got that. Let's stop the dissing so heavy. And so I get that. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at her for suing. I do feel like she should get some money back for that. And they all dissing though. That's the thing about it too. They is all dissing. So if she don't get it, I understand. But I do hope she do get it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's hard, man. I couldn't imagine losing a child to gun violence and then hearing the whole world keep talking crazy about this young man. Like, I feel like a lot of mothers should be doing that. We ain't gonna just say too many names and shit, but I think a lot of moms should be doing the same shit, at least trying to prove a point. Sometimes when you push something enough, it makes a point. Like, man, y'all gonna have to pay the mamas if you keep dissing these dead niggas, because there got to be something, because they can't just keep being it's okay to diss the dead. It's just that shit just can't be okay.
But I'm not saying I'm against you. I'm just saying, hey, get your money. If you win, shit, shout out to you. I just can't see it. That's all. But
and I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying. Like, I see what he's saying. It's gonna be hard because I can see why they wouldn't pay him. But in my eyes and my personal feelings about it, I feel like people should keep pressing this issue, because I feel like if dissing the dead is not cool, and if there was more consequences to actually dissing the dead, it will stop, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, if y'all made it this far, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We on the road to 500. Well, we on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So appreciate y'all for tuning in, family. Until next video, let me know in the comments how you feel about this one. You think Lil Durk coming home? You think he gonna do life in prison? I don't know.